Well, we look back now to the restaging of the Benish Consultants Junior 125 Rotax Max. We want to wish the 27 of Ashton Grant all the very best, and I hope he's not too sore. Callum Hedge on pole. Grid number 2 for the 63 at Crombie. Grid 3, Ryan Wood. Grid 4, 85 Parkinson. Grid 5, Ransley. Grid 6, O'Meara Hunt. 7 is Stitchbury. Grid 8 is Mitchell. Grid 9. This guy's got to think himself a little fortunate, William Exton. Here we go, lights out. Can they keep it clean down through 1? They are tight. There's Karts up on the grass. Whoever that was, they dropped to the rear, and someone else is almost going to stop on the track. 2 more go off at turn 2. Yeah, the light did go out. It was an interesting start. They were away out in front. 2NZ, Hedge leading out. 63 Crombie in second place. Third place, what a start there for Josh Bethune from Dunedin. Huge start. Hedge away out in front. Well, can anyone catch and contain the 2NZ? He's been unbeaten here today. He could yet do the double this weekend. A dual national champion in one weekend. That is certainly something special. Woody up the inside now. Bethune makes a move for third place. Wood won't let them get too far away. Signalling back to Bethune. He'll have his eyes on the prize here, the number 40 of Ryan Wood. He had tremendous pace in that pre-final. Had to fight his way up into the top 3 after having issues in his heat races. And he does look fast. You can see how quickly he's gapped back to 32. Then it's O'Meara Hunt. Racing Rihanna has really had a very quiet day by her high standards. But a podium is not out of the question just yet for the fast lady. 27, Grant to the inside, makes a move. Good to see him back on the track and pushing. Well, all the action there further back as this big field dices for track position. Still Callum Hedge out in front. And Ryan Wood is reeling in Crombie. It's going to be... And Ryan Wood is reeling in Crombie. It's going to be a battle of the Ryans very shortly for second and third. Well, Ryan Wood will want to get by Crombie as fast and as clean as he can. That's the only way I think he's going to catch up to Callum Hedge with 21 to go. Woody's on him. He's got to get by quickly, otherwise Callum Hedge will pull another couple of kart lengths away. And still Ryan Wood is behind there in third. These are crucial moments now for Ryan Wood. Crucial for Callum Hedge. Up into the top 5, Stitchbury. And still Crombie is holding out Ryan Wood. Well, we'll keep an eye on 5th place as well. We'll see what Stitchbury can do in the later stages of this race. Can he mount an attack on the 3NZ of O'Meara Hunt? But I fear that Callum Hedge is away. Woody through for 2nd place over Crombie. And Woody is fast there in 2nd place. There's certainly plenty of laps to do it. He'll have 18 next time. We're only a quarter of the way through the race. And Ryan Wood just adjusting the radiator shroud. You can see already he managed to pull about 5 kart lengths on Crombie. And O'Meara Hunt could possibly have her best race of the day. How often do you see the 3NZ not featuring in the top 5 of a heat race? Not very often. That's why she's got the 3NZ on the side of that cart. Stitchbury as well will want to close up. We know he's a late charger. He's a little long way back though at the moment. 17 to go. Ryan Wood closing in, I think, on Callum Hedge. Just keep me updated on that gap there. Richard, let me know if Ryan Wood's making inroads.
Yeah, so the timing for us is a little delayed. I can tell you that about 5 laps ago, Ryan Wood was a 10th of a second a lap faster consistently. So whether or not he can hold that pace is another story.
Well, a few laps ago, Ryan Wood was quicker than the man out in front as he went in pursuit of Crombie for 2nd. Depends whether Woody can sustain that pace. 16 laps to go. We're only 10 laps into this final. Already we see the first blue and red cross flag come out. That's for the back markers as they start to get closer to the number 6 of Joshua Richmond. They're actually probably calling Richmond in just a little bit early. He's still a full length straight. So we have a look at that gap and see how the visual is as Callum Hedge comes off turn 1. Ryan Wood is going into the turn. That's a good indicator. We can see if it's closing or opening. O'Meara Hunt still pushing hard back there in the 4th place position. 5th place, Stitchbury. 6th place, the number 4. The man I said was very lucky to have a restart here, William Exton. He went to the very rear of the field. Got a 2nd bite of the cherry. 14 to go. That gap looking pretty static between 1st and 2nd place. Would be another great podium for the 63 of Ryan Crombie if he can finish 3rd, just like he did yesterday in Junior Yamaha. Well, that all depends on whether Rihanna O'Meara Hunt is able to close as well. Looking to retain that number 3 plate. She's not really been a contender for this title here today, unfortunately. Stitchbury could come under pressure now from the 4. Exton is closing up. Dragging along the 53 of Ransley. Wow, gave me a heart attack then. I thought one of the front runners was heading in, but of course one of the back markers, the 21 of Max Milne, the Southland driver. And Hedge has slightly opened up the gap. Hedge is up the pace with 12 to go. Well, this man just so fast everywhere he goes. So good in the challenge. He's had terrible luck in the challenge. He's been the fastest kart on the track usually, but things just haven't gone his way. Looks like all that bad luck is turning to good luck today. Wood in 2nd, Crombie 3rd, O'Meara Hunt 4th, Stitchbury 5th, Exton 6th, 7th Ransley, 8th place is Grant. What a great comeback here for the 27. don't go away from the pit fence after this race, because next up it will be Cadet Rock. 10 to go. And a little bit of a processional race here in this final. But Callum Hedge won't be concerned about that. Well, Bethune just got a little hurry up from the 98 of Jack Cayford. Cayford down the inside at turn 1 to make the pass on the 32. It's taken me that long now to realise that it was the 85 of Parkinson that was out early in this race. That's got to be him parked up down there on the main straight. Blocked by the Sebrite blasting panel and paint sign, our principal sponsor. But each consultant say your Junior 125 Rotax Max sponsor class. Callum Hedge heading on down to Macaulay Ford. 8 laps to go. O'Meara Hunt, I think, has made a little way into the third place battle. Just closing a little bit more on Crombie. Exton makes the pass now for the top 5. Stitsbury's going to go back 1. Ransley might be able to get by the Tony Kart driver as well. Well, Stitsbury just starting to fall back into the clutches. Well, Ransley dives straight down through the sand. 7 to go. Callum Hedge looking for a double championship. That's where the action is on the racetrack, further back from 5th place, 5th, 6th, 7th. Well, O'Meara Hunt, you know how determined that young lady is. She's not going to give this race up. Crombie, he won't want to give up his podium either. 6 to go. The damage was done early there by the 2NZ of Callum Hedge. He's going to go undefeated if he takes out the final. And that's a great achievement from a young man up against this quality field here for a national title. What you got to remember about Stitsbury and Ransley is that the top 6, they get their photo taken at the prize giving. 7th, unfortunately, you sit down and eat your dinner. And Ransley's gunning for that 72 as Stitsbury goes a little bit defensive down into 1. We got 5 to go. No catching Callum Hedge. Ryan Wood in 2nd. He's really had to work hard all day. He was out of the top 4 in Heat 1. He was 3rd in Heat 2, 3rd in the pre-final. This could be the best race of the day for the 40 Carter Woody. 4 laps left. We're at the sharp end. Ransley still can't get by the 72. Further back you go to the 19 of Jade Smith, trying to contain Adam Godwin in the number 9. There's still plenty of battles going on the racetrack, but not out in front for those major positions. 3 laps to go, Callum Hedge. And O'Meara Hunt now is on Crombie, and Crombie's aware of it. Well, I don't know if Crombie was just surprised. I don't know if Crombie realised that O'Meara Hunt was there. But she's now battling for that 3rd place to position to retain the stickers on the side of the pods. 3 to go, Callum Hedge. 2 to go, Callum Hedge now, as he comes down to face the start line one more time. He'll see on the board. It's been a long, lonely race for Callum Hedge. As O'Meara Hunt drops to the inside, Crombie defending as though his life depended on it, and going through is O'Meara Hunt. O'Meara Hunt goes through for 3rd. Well, Racing Rihanna, this could be the best race. Last lap board is out. to go. Ryan Wood in second, O'Meara Hunt third. Crombie back to fourth. Now he comes under pressure from the 4 of Exton. But our race leader will wind his way through the infield. He's led every single metre of tarmac. 3 wins already, a championship yesterday, a dual national champion at the 2017 titles. Callum Hedge will take Rotax Junior. Ryan Wood, your runner-up. 3rd place on the line will go to Racing Rihanna from Crombie, Exton and Stitchbury on the podium. Well, Callum Hedge just sublime. Surely the cream of the crop for junior KartSport racing here in New Zealand. A brilliant result. Well, Richard, he's the man of the hour, isn't he? Callum Hedge.
Yeah, fantastic drive and faultless, really, from Hedge. A great drive from Wood, but not quite enough. He's having a good time, though. That's great to see.
We saw the raise of the hand from Crombie when O'Meara Hunt made that pass at 1. I can't see from here what that might have been about. Was there a little bit of contact, perhaps?
Yeah, look, I'll be honest, mate, we were so hectic trying to catch up with them that we missed a little bit of that. So apologies to everyone viewing there. There was a lot going on, and unfortunately we got given the wrong time number as well from our back end. So that's fine, but we, of course, caught Callum Hedge taking that out. I saw a little bit of bumping, but I don't think we got the whole picture on what went on. Some things happened just outside of our frame there. So plenty of action happening throughout the field.